What's going on, guys? How you guys doing tonight?
What's up, people?
We got a Christmas special tonight. I got Papa Bergeron. He's been asking almost every single week to be on this. And for those of you that are tuning in, I know we got a lot of people. If you guys could let me know who's in it, or actually turn on the mic and feel free to speak. We want to shout out all the family members that are checking it out right now. And give me a moment, please.
Cheers to everybody that's out there.
So this right here is a different type of streaming podcast that we do. It's called ShotBet because at the end, whoever has the most likes or most loves has to take a shot at the end. But the reason why it's different is because for every like or for every love, every love, one of us has to drink. So if you want me to drink, we'll pause our conversation and I'll drink for the like, he'll drink for the loves, and then we'll go from there. So I think right away we have to start with some, unless actually introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jim Bergeron. I'm sure some of you know me out there. I'm Justin's dad.
Jeez.
And not always happy about it, but that's okay. I mean,
are we already starting?
We gotta have kids, right?
Jesus. How many is everything working on you guys' end? Because I know last time it had a couple issues. You want to give some love to some of the people out there? Just turn on the mic. No. You speak. All right, so for those of you tuning in, we got a couple. Okay, so one thing about this. So these likes and loves are only for unique likes and loves. So get your friends to share if you want us to drink more. We won't drink. If you tap it 100 times, we won't drink 100 times. It's per person. But we have a couple people working behind the screen over here. We got my girlfriend, Kat Del Signor, she's going to be doing a lot of community management. And we got John Grossmith, who's going to be doing all the tech stuff, and he's going to tune in. So if you guys have questions to ask us at any point during the podcast, he'll tune in and let us know. And we got a couple people watching, so as we pour a drink, he's going to let us know who's in.
You can probably see him through my glasses, too.
Or Kat, whoever.
Before we start, I want to give something to Justin Bergeron for having me on his show. I don't think he was expecting this.
No, I wasn't.
We had to hide it coming in, so we hid it under the table. We're cool.
Oh, jeez.
He's got to open it in front of you guys, and it's something that I've been wanting to give Justin a long time. And since has me on the podcast, well, here you go. Thank you.
I think some people want you to show their eyes because they don't know if it's really you.
Oh, yeah. It's really me.
All right. I love how you tape it and then give me nothing to open it with. While I'm opening this, feel free to punch in.
I got 7 loves.
Shout outs to the people that are tuning in right now.
All right. So shout out to Natasha, Jackie, Arthur, Andrew, Carrie,
and Diane Jolene.
I am so pissed! No freaking way!
Oh, no.
He just iced me! Oh, fuck. All right, guys. All right, this is how we're starting it.
I got to get him started. I can't like him, so I got to get him started.
For those of you that don't know, there's a college tradition called icing, and what you do is you trick someone into opening an ice or locating a Smirnoff ice, and then they have to chug it. So,
cheers.
Let's go.
He's doing it. Yeah. Ugh. Now you guys don't have to like him anymore because he's half drunk now. He's only got 1 beer.
And the funny thing is, Christmas, when we did yours, I should have imported this video. I gave them tickets to go to Cirque du Soleil, and I put it in like 10 boxes. So they're unwrapping each box, and at the end, there's 4 Smirnoff ices to ice everyone in the family. So I guess this is payback. So let's start it off with a nice. I have 6 drinks. You have 7.
Okay,
I don't know.
We got a guzzle.
You do whatever you want.
Pink wine.
Oh, geez. Tell the people what you're drinking on. What you drinking on?
White Zinfandel. The only way to drink.
So, with this podcast, typically we like to watch a cringe clip. And actually, we might need someone to adjust the volume, whether it's, whoever. we like to watch a cringe clip, but with this one, it's kind of cringy, but it's kind of the best memory of your life, if I were to say. So let's react to this. If you remember any stories like from this, feel free to tune in and tell me stuff.
It's a baby picture. Oh my God.
Let's know why.
This is Nancy. This is my wife.
Oh, yeah.
This is my beloved wife right here.
Back then, it was funny because we were cracking up because of big glasses and big lenses. I guess was your prescription was too high, right? So back then, that's what it was. Or was I'm getting the middle finger from my mom right now. So this is my town. It's funny because there's so many family that's watching.
Uncle Fern.
That everyone's
So these people, they're all movie stars.
So tell the people what we're watching right now.
Well, right now we're watching. Justin had just been born not too long ago, and this is kind of the whole family reuniting at the hospital. Look at Claude. I love the stash.
Claude's killing it.
Oh
How's
my
it sound
God.
volume-wise?
He looks good,
compared to
though.
us?
He looks good.
Good.
I mean, this was a great memory. I mean, we had a great time. Everybody. I didn't think you were gonna show this.
All right, so this is. I mean,
This is what came out, and we're not sure what it was. I put a mask just to make sure that I'd be safe around it when we drove it to the room. The nurse said we've never seen anything like this before, so everybody, be careful. Be careful. Oh, look at that. He was so cute.
I came out with a full head of hair.
And he doesn't even look like me either.
He looks like the mailman. Oh, jeez.
Grandma,
Look at
she's
Grandpa.
going to smother him.
It's so
before he's
crazy
born,
'cause they
or
were-
right after he's born.
I was talking about, like, you guys. I'm older than you guys in this video.
Yeah.
Like, right now. Because you guys were, what, 24?
Absolutely.
24? Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
24, 23, 24. Yeah, 23, 24, something like that.
Yeah,
I
between.
can't remember. I suck with numbers anyway, so.
Yeah, I think you were
Grandpa's-
23,
Grandpa's
Mom was
like,
24.
Oh, we can sell them, make some money. That's what he's saying right now. Grandma's like, yeah, we can get $10.
Oh, are we lip syncing for them? I'll be Grandpa.
Hey, Jimmy, I make nice kids. You make gorgeous kids. Not like Claude's kids. These kids are really cute. Just kidding.
Jesus.
Oh, you were so small.
I was huge.
Yeah, but you were small.
What do you mean small?
Oh, your head was huge. Your body was small.
Do you want to go down this road right now? Because we'll go down this road. Because
I can't pick on the host.
no, it's okay. Because right now what we'll do
I'm sure there's going to be other
is
surprises.
you just said the secret word of the day. So there's an ongoing joke where, whose head is bigger because you got a huge head.
No
so
way.
right now,
We did this before, like 20 years
and
ago.
I know I won, so let's go. Let's see who's got the bigger head. Take your hat off.
Gotta keep that. Oh man, now everybody can see my dude.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
I'll get the Skrillex hair going.
All right, guys.
All right.
Okay.
No,
All right.
Mom, you don't want to measure it?
All right. Let's
We-
measure
oh,
the
she just
heads.
wants- okay, go ahead. How did you do it?
What heads
Did you
are we
Did
measuring?
you go forehead to forehead? No, don't.
Sorry, this should be for kids.
Yeah.
also, so.
Do it.
All right.
We got Cat in the house.
Oh my God.
Can you tell me a number?
23.
He's lying. He's lying. I can tell you how sweaty I am right now. Okay,
right.
let's check this out.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh,
I'm going
man,
for a
I'm
clean.
glad I lost
I'm going
some
for a
weight.
22 and a half.
22 and a
Because
half.
what happens is he always
Measure
says
him
I got
right
a
across
huge
the
head, and I'm like,
forehead.
I got a huge head from you. All right,
Measure
let's
him
go.
across the forehead.
Let's go.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
jeez.
thing's huge,
Oh,
just
better
like
be.
a melon.
What is
Look
it?
at that
What is
thing.
it?
23 and a half.
No way! No way!
He's got the
How did my head
now.
get bigger?
Because you're huge.
I think I'm just
Look at that
smarter.
thing.
I think that's what it is.
Planets orbit around that thing.
You want to do this? You want to do big head jokes?
No big head jokes. We're
All
good.
right. So
Everybody must be crying. I think I got another like over there.
Yeah,
And
if
if
you-
I didn't,
feel
I'm
free to
drinking
adjust
anyway,
it.
so I don't care.
yeah, we're gonna backtrack it a little bit. I got what am I at 8? All right, I'm gonna do a couple. What are you at? What is?
I'm at
You're at 12.
7.
You got 5 more.
How do you know?
We got people behind the scenes doing it right
okay. I'm at 12. That was
12.
That was 7. This is 8.
Oh, jeez. I hope you know, like, you're good. It's a
9.
good thing Mom came with to bring you home.
10.
Oh, Jesus. He just wants to make sure that
11.
you don't have to do an animation for every time. You can just update it.
12.
Unless you want me to just change it to 12.
All right. I'm done for the night.
So that, what was it? Hartford Hospital?
Hartford, no. St. Francis.
Oh, it's St. Francis. I don't
St.
know.
Francis Hospital, yeah.
Wait, is St. Francis in Hartford?
Yes.
Okay.
West Hartford.
Okay. And then after then, it was what? When I was about 1, we moved to Canada.
We moved to Canada.
Now, is there a reason why we moved to Canada?
We moved to Canada to get away from the family here.
Okay.
Just kidding.
You're 13, by the way.
No, we didn't. 13?
Yeah.
Shit, come on.
Can you turn us up right here?
All right, no, we moved to Canada. Grandma and Grandpa weren't doing so good, so we went to help out a little bit, and we ended up buying a house over there.
And when you say not doing too good, what does that mean?
Oh, Grandpa
Like
had
health-wise, or
health-wise. Grandpa had a triple bypass, which some of you know out there, when he was 60 years old, which was like 100 years ago. Because he's like 93 now. But having that
You're
done,
15, by the way.
Jeez, come on.
You're gonna get destroyed. I'm okay. I'm good because
But this is wine. I can drink wine. I can drink wine. So Grandpa wasn't doing good, so we moved up actually, because it's in Canada.
Yep.
And we bought a house and decided that we were going to live there a little
And
while.
that's the same house that we were in for the one I remember.
9 years, yeah.
Okay.
We were there for 9 years. It was 9 great, awesome years.
Yeah.
Did we party in that house? Oh, my God. We had a great time.
And then, so growing up, I know one of the things I remembered, and I think Brandon would agree on that too, is as we got older, like you worked in Canada for a little bit,
Yes.
and then you started working in the States.
Yes.
What's the reason behind that? Just because there was more opportunity
there was
or more money?
There was more work in the States, and I being from the States, I had more opportunity. Yeah, I worked here a little bit with my father-in-law, which
Canada.
Yes,
Yeah.
your grandfather.
Yeah.
And when I worked for him, we were working outside in the cold, freezing our butts off. You know how
Especially
cold it
in
is
Canada.
in Canada. It's
Yeah,
always
it's
snowing
10
like it
times
is
worse.
here, of
Yeah.
course, you know. So
I love the
being
snow
from New
going
Hampshire,
on.
look at all the snow. Jeez, where'd this come from? But yeah, and then I decided to go to the States and start working. I actually worked for Uncle Peter for a while, and that was awesome.
Yep.
We had a good time together.
Is Sean
We really
tuning
did.
in right now?
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean and Jackie. I think they must both be
Jackie,
tuning in right
what's
now.
up?
You got more people? Feel free to just punch in whenever you want.
Yeah, so we moved to the States. I worked for Uncle Peter, but I was traveling back and forth.
Yeah.
So every week I
Anytime.
would travel back home and stay with the family. So I'd get up in the middle of the night at 2:00 in the morning on Sunday night to go to work every week.
Yeah.
And I would end up working 10, 12-hour shifts, and then I'd come back home on Fridays, and that was my life for about 7 years. So it was really tough back then.
Yeah.
But you know what? I enjoyed every minute we had in Canada. I would not take it back.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
So we have
especially
some more
bringing.
shout-outs
We got more shout outs?
Shout outs.
to Florette, Stephen, and Andre Simoneau, Ed Berardi,
Ed Berardi? And who?
Jeff Russell.
Jeez, Jeff!
Russell, you're still alive. I thought you were dead.
So
no,
fun.
just kidding.
I remember you used to hold sheets like this the freaking long
The
way.
long way.
Freaking arms like orangutan. But one thing I wanted to talk about. So for me, I don't remember a lot just growing up. Obviously, everything kind of. I remember the good memories, and I remember the like overall like the time spent in Canada. But I know that you would leave, Monday through Friday, and then come back on the weekends. I'm curious to know, and I don't know when you started in the States, but I'm curious to know if there was anything you remember missing. Like
I
I don't.
my family.
But I don't know. No, I mean specific things. Like I don't know what time it was, like, because obviously Brendan was born, but I didn't know if like you missed Brendan's first words or Brendan's first steps or at what time frames that was. I don't know if there was something you remember.
That's where Mom came into play. We videotaped a lot of this stuff, and Mom, when Brandon spoke for his first words, Mom was right there. Hey,
so you weren't there for that?
I was not there.
Okay.
I was not there. I wasn't there for a lot of stuff because during the week, you know, you got five days a week that stuff's going on, and on the weekend it's only 2 days, and lots of times we'll spend it with Grandpa, Grandma, and all of us together as a family. So we didn't really get to enjoy our immediate family on our own, like we could have if we were in the States.
You got 3 more drinks, by the way.
Oh, jeez. Suckers.
But the thing, because I was thinking about it too, where it was like it's like when we'll go up to Canada for Christmas or or whatever holiday, or we'll go visit family. You almost have to like if we go to Christmas, we have to visit your parents, mom's brother. So all of a sudden your time is spread out very thin between everyone, and I didn't know if that was something that happens with not being around the 5 days a week. Obviously we were in school for like some of it, but it's not, there's a lot that's missing.
What we tried to do is flock everybody to our house, and we had a lot of like parties and a lot of cool stuff going on with the kids, birthday parties with uncles and aunts, like mom and dad and your Nancy's parents and stuff. We flocked everybody to the house, and on the weekends when we celebrate birthday parties, it seemed like every other week there was a birthday party. There was something going on. It was so much fun. We had a great time, but it was exhausting at the same time because Sunday morning at 2:00 in the morning,
you gotta get ready to go.
Right, you get ready to go, but you go to bed at 8, 9 o'clock because you want to see your kids a lot. So you don't get much sleep time there. So that Monday was like, puke city by the end of the day. I was so tired. And then we worked 10 hours. And then next thing you know, the whole week we were working like crazy. So, but miss out on stuff. Yeah, I missed out on family life, and I'm glad I have it now. I'm glad I have everybody around me now, and I can be home every day. So if you guys need something or anything like that, I could be there for whatever you need.
Yeah, and I think what
like this podcast.
Yeah, I think I think about it like just growing up, because you made some hard decisions to kind of build the family and build this foundation of like not only like making a career out of, because you work in construction, so you were able to search for opportunity, but then it allowed us to build those stepping stones for where we are right now. Because one of the things I said on my Instagram story is you've taught me a lot, like with morals and like my work ethic and different things where like looking up to you and seeing you travel and just try to work your ass off just to get to the point we're at. I mean, you're doing well, Brandon's doing well, I'm doing well. There's a couple rough years, but it was worth it. If you see the end goal.
In the end, it was worth it. We're so comfortable, knock on wood, today. I mean, we're all successful. We all have good jobs. We're heading in the right direction. Brandon's in school. You're doing amazing. Everybody's doing really amazing right now, but to have that coming out of the hole, let's say, because going to Canada and starting kind of very slowly, because when you were born, we were very poor. I mean, to begin with, we were very poor. We were eating macaroni and cheese 5 days a week. We just didn't have the money to go out. It was a given. But to have the family values there, like you said, it makes a big difference, because once you get older, you become, I don't know, more you appreciate life more. And your kids can see that in you, and for me to appreciate life and appreciate every weekend I had with you guys was amazing. And when we moved to the States, it was like, yes, finally we got there. We're making it happen. We're on the road to success, and it's just a matter. It's like moving to the States is like you can create your own success around you, but you have to work hard at it. And
I think I've spoken to other, like the previous guest I had Jay Zach on, and he talked about his Polish descendants and how they came overseas to come here to look for opportunity. But people don't really look at from Canada to the U.S. Is that when you were growing up? You lived in the States as well, but when you were in Canada, did you see the U.S. as a land of opportunity and to search out that American dream, or was that something where you already knew just from living in the States, I guess?
Well, when I moved back to Canada, we were in a recession. So by moving back to Canada, it helped us out.
The States was in a recession.
The States was in a recession. So was in Canada. I mean, when the States are in a recession, the whole world's in a recession.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening by moving back to Canada and everything, it kind of brought us back down to earth, kind of to see where we're at. I didn't have much time in the States to have a really good
grasp. Because when you moved, it was like you were like 24.
Yeah. My dad said I was working at 7-Eleven. Hopefully 7-Eleven don't sue us for this. But,
for the shout out.
I was working at 7-Eleven, and my dad come over and he goes, "Jim, you're coming with me. You're starting construction tomorrow morning." So I said, okay, because the money was good.
Grandpa
got me
pulled
going
you out of
in
7-Eleven to work into it. Okay.
Absolutely.
And that was that in the States or in Canada?
That was in the States when we first got married, Nancy and I. So your mom and I. Mom and
Who?
I. So when he pulled me to that, actually my life actually started for a couple years, and then we hit a major recession. My father wasn't doing good, Grandpa wasn't doing good, so we moved back to Canada. That's kind of the story as a whole. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of little details in there, and if I told you all the details, you'd be like, "Oh, fuck this podcast."
Skip it.
But let's I'll stick to the major stuff.
And for those of you tuning in, feel free to ask questions. We got people behind the scenes, so if there's something you want to know more about, whether it's the like just things in Canada that are different, or like the industries that were like booming back then, feel free to ask you what's up. Oh, okay.
We got a few more shout outs.
Yeah, a few more shout outs. Feel free to let us know
Linda,
who's tuning in.
Andrew's mom Jojo from Canada, and Ken.
Oh, cool. Hey, Ken who?
Ken
Bergeron.
He reactivated his Facebook?
He's on Carrie's.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought he reactivated just for now.
Ken, are you watching over Carrie's shoulder?
So it's one thing that I've noticed, because what I do for my birthdays, I throw a big party, big show, and I think that draws influence from you, because I liked one thing I feel is like if your birthday is just another day, it doesn't have the same meaning. It starts to run, like it doesn't mean anything to you. And I see it from when you like host everyone on around the 4th of July weekend. But one of the things I was kind of going through home videos, obviously looking for that one that we just watched, and I saw the 50th anniversary. Is that what it was?
For Grandma
and Grandpa.
Yes, we had a cool time,
which was really funny. Tell the audience how that party came together, and then the origin of the DJ showing up and everything. I guess just kind of.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna be here forever. You guys got something to do till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, because this was the parties of all parties. Well, it all started off. Uncle Claude gave us a call and said, "Hey, how about we celebrate Grandma and Grandpa for their 50th?" I said, "Sure, why not? I mean, we're here. We can do it. We can help. We can do everything that we can." Oh, you got to drink again? You guys are breaking my story. Come on. You only have 11?
Hey, I'm okay with that. This is one of the few times where I'm not in the lead, so right. I'll take being sober for once. You gave me the Smirnoff.
So I'll put Uncle Claude over there again, and he asked us if we would like to make a party, and I said absolutely. So we put together this big party, and it was in Canada, and coolest place ever too. It was a nice place. I had the motel next to it. We had like a big room. The DJ was out of this world. We had a great time. Everybody's dancing, having an awesome time. So we're like, we'll bring the party to our house the next day. The next day. What the fuck was I thinking? Can I swear?
Yeah.
What the fuck was I thinking?
We're not gonna get shut down.
Man, we went to bed. I think it was like 2 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then we had to be up again to host another party the next day in our yard. And don't forget, I'm going to work on Sunday night, Monday morning. You know, I didn't take any time off. I couldn't afford it, so I had to keep working. So what ended up happening is we hosted a party at our house, and drink, sucker. So we hosted a party at our house, and the DJ that we had the night of the 50th anniversary, so the DJ we had at the 50th anniversary says, you know what? I'm coming to your party. And we're like, oh, shit. This sounds like another major party. What's going on?
Yeah.
So we're thinking maybe we'll have 50 people come over, 40, 50 people. That's a lot, right? I mean, that's a lot
Normal
for a party in the
Yeah.
backyard and stuff. Well, we had over 200 fucking people come that day. And people were playing musical chairs and jumping, hopping around. Oh, come on. You know I like this wine.
It's gonna be a lot of wine. You might not like it after this.
I love this wine. So he comes over, and we have this awesome party. And like I said, probably throughout the day, we probably had 200 people. So it was the best thing ever. I mean, I don't think I was drunk that day, but I was feeling good. But I think a lot of people felt really good that day, especially like Uncle Claude, Aunt Francine. You know,
what
the
happened
usual.
What happened with the
people.
DJ? What happened with the DJ?
The DJ.
The
What do you
DJ
mean?
had so much fun at the 50th.
Yeah, he came to our party outside. So he shows up with this van.
Yeah, he says he goes, this was such a good time that I want to just DJ this just to party with you
Just
guys
to
because
party.
this was one of the best.
He
crowds.
didn't want to charge
He
us
didn't
a
want to charge.
dime,
He just wanted
you
to
know?
show up and party.
Oh yeah, and he was a party animal himself. So he comes over and he's got this 1970 van, bright red, and he opens up the back doors, and all of a sudden, poof! These huge speakers pop out, and he starts pulling out his equipment and stuff like that, and it's like, all right, let's party, do it up. So we cranked out the neighborhood. Everybody was like in party mode. Everybody remembers. I know you remember. If you don't, well, call me. I got videos I can show you. So we ended up having a great time. Grandma and Grandpa's 50th anniversary, I think, was the best time of my life. Best time of my life. I think the kids had a great time. We danced. I mean,
We did musical chairs.
Nancy's mom had a great time at the party at the 50th. You remember? Whoa, hold on. Let me get my napkin. She was doing this
I hope she's not
on
doing
the
it again.
table. She started something, and that's it. It was all
Ooh, ça c'est
over.
pour toi.
You guys know what I'm talking about. The people that were there. I know there's the people that were there. So, you know what? We had a great time in Canada. Hey, you guys are
It's
slacking.
only me. It's only me.
Oh, jeez.
Did you want to
Temptation.
take care of them?
I got to fill up again
Yeah.
for the next round.
Jeez. All right. Well, we're going.
All right, you're slacking. You're slacking, Justin Bergeron, JB.
This is what's gonna kill me. I'm gonna be like hunched over, freaking from heartburn. So let's talk about So we talked about partying. We'll talk about music in a little bit. One thing I want to kind of get into is you moving from Canada to the States. Dive into it as much as you want because I know part of the real story. You don't have to get into it. But how was that transition happening? Like, how did it affect the family? And then I know we jumped from place to place when we moved here until we got to the house that you were in.
Yep.
How was that change and like timeline?
Yeah, that's a long story too. But you were a trailer boy for a little bit, by the way.
I know. I was a trailer boy.
I'm straight from Compton. No, straight
Trailer
from
trash.
Littleton, New Hampshire. Same thing. Same thing. If you know Littleton's, Compton's, Littleton,
It's
same
not
shit.
the same thing.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
In a kid's eyes it ain't, but in a grown-up's eyes it is. But you know what? We decided to move to Littleton. I was working on Littleton Hospital, and there might be guys out there that work with me that are watching this right now. I'm not sure. I ended up working there. I must have worked there about, 6-8 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
And in the summer months, we moved in the spring. So we left Canada. Oh my God, I can remember Grandma and Grandpa bawling their eyes out when we were leaving. We had the moving truck and we were driving away.
Because we lived across the street from our grandparents.
My mom and dad were crying. Oh, thank you.
Oh, for those of you tuning in, so this is a different kind of podcast and interview. If you like or love it, we will take a drink for every like or love. We'll stop the conversation. And if you want to hear, if you guys have any questions to ask myself or my dad or a relationship, feel free to comment below and we'll have it relayed to us. Go ahead. So Grandma and Grandpa were bawling their eyes out.
Yeah, they were bawling their eyes out. And we drove away. It was like the hardest thing to do. I mean, we were leaving them behind. It felt like that.
Yeah.
We were the only kids in Canada, so it was like...
Yeah, because everyone lives
here. And they bought a house across the street from where we were to be with us at the time, you know, so it was like, it was heartbreaking. So, you know, we went through that emotion. We moved to Littleton, New Hampshire in our 25-foot camper, woo! Until we found a place. But we weren't sure where we wanted to go. The company that I was working for, I'm not going to say who it was, but... they actually were out of Litchfield, New Hampshire. So we knew we wanted to be close, but then again, the company I was working for, I was traveling everywhere. We were working in
I
ski
worked
mountains.
with you for a little bit. We worked in Berlin, New Hampshire, in the White Mountains. We were working in Burlington, Vermont. And that was just for the short term that I was working. I can't believe.
Oh, yeah.
And you did. Just for like a small resume, you did the Best Buy at the Manchester Mall.
Best Buy, yeah, that's where I bought all my shit.
Did you do the Monarchs Arena too?
No, that was Gene LaRochelle. I helped him out for a little bit, though. I went over there for just a little bit.
You have the signature still there? You think?
Oh yeah, it's still embedded in drywall compound at the top of a ceiling. If they ever saw us do that, they would have kicked us right off the job. Yeah, we mudded a stairway. We mudded and we wrote our name up there. So if you guys ever go to the arena in Manchester, just
look around.
Just go down the stairs, and the first stair you look up, our name's up there. 2009, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyways, so so we had a good time. The only thing when I worked in Littleton, we actually moved. We were looking for a place near Litchfield because we knew we wanted to be south a little bit. We wanted to be closer to the city, to Boston. Yeah, because Littleton is just.
Rough.
It's just out there. Yeah, it's a lonely place. Yeah, I think there was a Walmart
there's no
back
one
then,
tuning in from
and that was the big
Littleton.
thing. Everybody went to. Yeah, I hope nobody.
Maybe it's changed.
Don't hate me because I don't like Littleton. No, I love Littleton. It made me money, so I'm happy. So yeah, we actually, your mom and I, we would go on the weekends and we would drive down to Litchfield or all those areas, Manchester, and we would look out for a place to buy and purchase over there. So it was rough. I mean, the housing was going up at the time because the recession was over and it was starting to creep up again. So we looked everywhere and we landed in Derry, New Hampshire. Can you believe that?
I know.
Derry.
I'm right next door. I've never left.
And you know what? We've been there 18 years, so something must be good over there. Just not the taxes. The taxes are very high. Don't move to Derry if you don't want to pay any taxes. You're catching up to me.
I'm pissed.
Oh, I love it.
Make him do the shot at the end.
Make him drink. Make him drink.
Make him drink. It's funny. We're not related.
Yeah. I'm not drunk, by the way. I still got another glass and a half.
I'm gonna
before
be there.
I get drunk.
I'm freaking. I didn't eat. I was so stressed about everything going wrong because it's one of those things. It's like Murphy's Law. Like whatever it's. There's no Murphy's Law. It doesn't exist
when
anymore.
You want everything to go right, it always goes wrong.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's why you keep fighting and keep pushing forward. And
no, it's fine, John.
So what we ended up doing is moving to Derry, New Hampshire, and the work. Actually, I moved to Derry, New Hampshire, and then I was working in Vermont. So I was still in a freaking suitcase all week long. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So you got to get your act together, Jim, and make some calls and make it happen and stuff like that. So it took a few years before I did that, obviously, because when you're safe in a work environment, you kind of stay there.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to make a move, well, you do, but you don't want to leave people behind, like companies behind, because they trust us. They bank on us making them money, which you never do make anybody money in construction, of course. Yeah. It's always that way. So I was still in the luggage. I was still traveling back and forth, but we were actually traveling 4 days instead of 5 days. So it's a Friday morning. I'd be home with the kids. Once we moved, actually, let me back up a little bit. We actually moved from Littleton, and we moved to Derry, New Hampshire. And we moved in the fairways. Can I say that? The fairways? Yeah.
As opposed to what? We're not
I don't
gonna bleep
know.
you out.
I don't want to give dibs to the fairways. You know what kind of dump that is, right?
We moved to the campground first because the fairways had nothing available to us.
That's right.
Yeah.
I almost forgot that. It must be the 20
It must be the white zip and
20
barrel.
loves. It's your fault. I'm forgetting stuff.
Again, any questions? Let us know if there's any of the cousins. Good questions. I can see laughing in the background. There's probably people talking shit, but if there's any good questions. Like
any shit questions?
No,
bring
don't
them on.
say any
Come on.
shit questions.
Come on.
Technically, there's a lot of shit
There's
questions.
a lot of shit questions. I want to hear them. I'll know what they are. You guys better be careful what you talk about because I'll know.
Huh? Vetoed? All right, we've been vetoed. All right.
We've been vetoed?
Yeah.
All right.
Ask better questions because we got like a voting panel. We got 4 people behind, and they'll veto you guys. So
we got
just
our own
ask some
crew
good questions.
back there. Justin's got his own crew. I'm just here. I'm just an invite.
You got your wife here.
I got my crew. The
got one
only
person.
crew I need right there. She's sitting right there. And if you guys ask some shitty questions, she's gonna come after you because she does it to me all the time.
And if you ask enough, she'll come behind the camera. No, she won't. She'll hide.
She'll never show her face over here. We can talk shit all night. She'll never come over
she'll
here.
know, I think her hand can reach and slap you behind the head if she wanted.
She can slap me all right.
Oh yeah.
She'll wear the green suit and come slap us both behind the head.
We won't see her. She'll just come through with the.
It'll be like the invisible lady.
Fuck.
So to get back where we were, we lived in a trailer actually, in
the campground.
I think it was East Derry.
Yeah.
And it was like a golf community, but you know what? It was a nice place. I mean, it was beautiful. You drive in, it was like awesome. I'm like, oh shit, I'll take up golf or something, when I'm home or whatever.
Golf?
No, I didn't take up golf. I wasn't home.
I was like, I don't remember you just playing golf.
So what they did is they knew we were going to be there for 2 months, so they said, you know what? We'll give you a nice spot. So they threw us in the dumpy part way in the back, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we back here? And they're like, oh, that's the only spot we got. We can't give you almost a whole season of places. If you only took a week, we could give you this spot. Well, I said, I'll move every week. And they're like, no, we're going to give you the spot in the back. And unfortunately, it was the only place that we could stay for a long period of time. So, we're even.
I'm gonna be.
Oh, sucker! They're only making you catch up.
No, they're.
I got a
loyal
couple
fan base.
He's
that
got a
likes to
couple
fuck
on me
up.
because he drank that Smirnoff.
Yeah,
so.
I should have fucking just said I'm not drinking for a little bit.
So we enjoyed our stay there, kind of. I remember sleeping one night. Me and Mom are in bed. You guys are in the other side, sleeping on the table.
The
and
dining,
on
the dining room table.
Our guest room.
Yeah.
They were sleeping in the guest room on the dining table and in the pull-out couch or whatever. The place was so fucking small. It's not even funny. But you know what? Made us better people today.
It's just as big as this freaking podcast, honestly.
Yeah, kind of. I think it was
bigger.
Yeah, I think maybe about this big.
All right, no one knows what that means.
That's pretty big. So, what we did is we stayed there, and that night we were sleeping, and all of a sudden we started hearing screaming in another trailer down the ways, and there was nobody there. It was only us and another trailer down below, because we were out in the fucking boondocks, a place they couldn't rent. So we had no choice. We had to be there until we found a place to stay. So they're screaming. Mom and I are like, oh, we're going to be on the news. We're going to be on the news. Are they coming over here? And they're screaming. They're outside. They're just, trailer trash shit. You know what I mean? So you probably don't know what I
Who are
mean.
you talking to?
You'd have to be there with us to understand what
It's
I
just
mean.
me and you.
So Justin knows what I mean.
Yeah.
So
On the trailer trash.
So nothing ended up happening. Sorry, the story was that boring. But we ended up finding a place at the Fairways. That was our next home. And we stayed there for 6 months. Pete Bergeron helped us tremendously, and Lucy move from there into our house as soon as we found our house. We were only there 6 months, so there's not much that happened. I mean, the kids that were there were kind of scruffy a little bit, so we had to go defend you guys sometimes because they were picking on you and all that good stuff, and they were out of control.
Okay, Mom, if
Yeah,
you want to be on
kinda.
this podcast, come over
Sorry.
here. She's like talking shit by us. She's like a little peanut gallery by herself in the
You
background.
know what? Fuck you all. I'm drinking anyways.
He's right there saying, we got a question?
I don't need a love.
Arthur.
Arthur. Hi, Arthur.
So how many angry faces will it take for a shot tonight?
Oh,
That's a big question.
jeez.
All right. What do you think? Are you down for a shot, or is it going to...
The question was a shot together,
Together.
not just a Justin shot.
We're not drinking out of the same glass. No.
We're gonna do
yeah.
half and half.
Our lips
Here.
don't touch.
It's okay. No one was asking if our lips were gonna touch. You're the
Oh,
one who was
okay.
like, "Oh,
Just bringing it up before it comes up back there on the question thing. Hey, make
oh,
sure they
are your
kiss.
lips gonna touch?" Or we'll go with the normal 30,
I don't
Arthur.
even touch Mom's lips.
You want to do 30? 30 angry faces? We're only at 20 apiece.
I'll do a shot.
No, don't.
If
don't.
you guys give me another 6 loves.
No, because everyone's gonna move from mine to yours, and it's gonna happen overnight. You got 4 people here that can do it right now, and I could do it too. You can get 5 people to move
I put
right
it.
now.
I put it on the table.
No.
26
No.
loves, and I will take a shot.
Challenge accepted.
No challenge accepted. Just do 30 angries, and it
I
ends
didn't
there.
tell you what I was taking a shot of though.
Okay. Just do.
Bring some water.
Yeah, do if we do 20, 30 angries, 25 angries, we'll do it. We'll do a shot.
I gotta hydrate because at my age, my legs of my calves will cramp up, and I'll end up falling off the bed tonight and break my hip.
Is that a normal thing? Do you break your hip and your legs cramp up?
I don't know. It
every night?
hasn't happened yet, but I know it happens to older people, so it might be coming.
Fuck. All right, so we're closing in on the first hour where we can take a little break. So there's a couple
Pee
things I
break.
want to forecast. So you gave me a present. I got a present for you, but I'm not going to tell you until later. And one thing I want to talk about the story to just kind of foreshadow what we're going to do. So on this podcast, what we're trying to do is incorporate different mediums and do different things. What?
You're at 10 angries.
What?
Who, me?
No, angries.
No. Oh, both of us? Or you?
No, we do a shot at 30 or 25. 25. And Arthur's gonna get 15 people that he hasn't talked to in 3 years to freaking go angry.
Hey, California don't count. California does not count. You got to be in New Hampshire to do this. Maybe Connecticut, but New Hampshire definitely. Come on, Arthur. So I'll take a shot.
So I think Ken and Sean are good, or probably more Ken. I don't know how much Sean plays NHL, but I want to, after the break when we come back, there's 2 things I want to talk about. I want to talk about what the break is, and I want to talk about this NHL. So we're trying to incorporate different mediums with this podcast, and one thing that's been a recurring topic between us, and we can talk about it after we have our little game, is we want to do more gaming streams midway through. Short things, nothing more than a couple minutes. And tonight we're going to do an NHL shootout. I haven't played NHL 19. You haven't played NHL 19. We both haven't played NHL in forever. Now, one story that I don't remember, but I've been told. I was like, what was it, 3 years old? Maybe? NHL on the computer? 3 years old? I don't know if Mom's better to tell it, but I don't know if she ever told you the story where
I'm curious to know where you're getting at.
you know the desk that Mom has her whole setup on, the laptop and everything.
Yeah.
So that in Canada had your old computer, and growing up, you'd be gone 5 days out
This
of the
is
week.
when I wasn't there,
And you weren't there,
obviously.
and there was an NHL game that you used to play on there. It must have been NHL 92 or 93.
Oh my God!
And,
stick figures.
Yeah.
Ken knows about that. If you're out there, Ken, you know about stick figures.
So we played. I wanted to play NHL really bad, and you were gone. And Mom's like, I don't know. She's not really a tech savvy person, especially back then. Now she's gotten more used to especially because of you having tech everything in the house. And I remember going on the computer and I remember being told the story that she was like, I can't do it. And I was like, oh, I'll do it. And I went on your computer at 3 years old, clicked in, and started playing NHL because I had watched you so much and learned from you that I was able to just pop into NHL by myself. So what we're going to do as a giant throwback is after this break, we're going to play a little NHL shootout and then see who's... I'm not going to be good. It's going to be embarrassing. We're going to be like...
It might not be that embarrassing.
Okay.
You might kick my ass.
No, I'm not going to kick your ass.
But if you don't, I'm going to rub it in, so you better be better than you think.
But with this break... so I do music for a lot of some of you that might be tuning in that don't know, and you provided us a song for this evening, so feel free to pop in and let the people know.
Oh my God, you guys are going to be so surprised. It's unbelievable. It's the hit of the century, I'm telling you right now. It's a Christmas song. This was Christmas Eve.
Eve.
Christmas Eve. I had my posse. Shout out to Joanna and shout
Where's
out
Joanna?
to
Joanna tuning in?
Cat.
Tag her right now. Say shout outs to Joanna.
Geez.
Tag her.
Shout out to Cat and Joanna. They actually did some backup vocals and added to this song, which you'll hear. You'll hear them right away.
Yeah.
You know who they are. They're amazing. They should be in Hollywood. They should be touring the country. They should be touring the country right now. And then we... and then the night after, or a couple nights after, I stayed up to I had to go to work the next day. It sucked. But I stayed up late, very late, and I wrote lyrics to this thing. It's called Batman and Santa. Batman and Santa. You guys are going to love it anyway. And if you don't, well, so be it. I had fun doing it. And then the next night, I put some music to it. So I asked Justin, you want to put it on your podcast just because of the snowy weather we have outside right now? Inside.
Inside.
Actually, inside. Oh, you want me to take a shot? Oh.
Okay.
No.
You're retarded.
I made up this song, and I hope you like it. It's kind of groovy a little bit. It's a rap. I also rap. I rap presents. You saw Justin's present a little while ago.
It wasn't wrapped. It was boxed.
That was boxed. I'm a box.
Oh,
rapper.
you're a boxer.
I'm a box rapper.
So,
but I'm thinking about starting a new business in rapping.
Business.
That's at the mall in Christmas time.
All right, so we're going to switch to this question. We're going to take a quick bathroom break, and then when we come back, we're going to do a quick 3-minute NHL shootout where I'm going to kick his butt, and then I have your Christmas present coming up.
Oh,
so
jeez.
So see you guys in a little bit. All right, we're back, guys. So one thing that was asked is who was a better son?
Who's the better son?
I think it's me because you kind of have to be nice to me.
It was my son that I had outside this marriage. We call it the big yellow thing in the sky. That's my favorite song.
Is that
because I spent all summer
I
at the
hate
beach.
you. That is the biggest dad joke I've ever heard in my life.
Come on.
All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to the gaming. I hope it's still. No, it's not going on. All right. Is it on? All right, we're going to have to test it.
He knows he's going to lose. That's why he sabotaged it.
No,
he
I
had
didn't
his
test
whole
it. So we're going to try to
posse
do
back
some
there.
test runs real quick. I apologize for that. 1 second, guys. Dad, tell him an embarrassing story about you.
Okay, my favorite son is... I have no favorite sons. I love them both. They were actually... pretty cool in their own way. I mean, they both work hard for a living.
Oh, there it is.
They suck at
I don't
video
know. It
games,
reset
which
to
I'm
the-
going to prove
what's
right
going
now.
on right here? What's going on right there?
I don't know.
It's the light flicking.
No, but it's never.
It's the sun.
All right.
I'm telling you, it's the sun that I love. Where are you going?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're back, guys. All right, I might need my expert team. You, but I might need someone else to check on their phone to see how loud it is compared to us.
Did you guys
So we're gonna
watch-
change this. Go ahead to the. Yep, you're good.
Did you guys wash this thing before giving it to me?
No, well that's cats anyways. So
Oh, no, that one's clean. All right.
all right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna kick your ass. All right, we're gonna resume right now.
I don't even know what
so
we're doing.
I'm the Canadians because I got stuck with them. I'm a Bruins fan.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, so
All right,
now I
go
try
ahead.
to score, right?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sucker.
Get.
That was so close.
it
Oh, good thing the Canadians laid down. That's how they stopped that thing.
I don't even know how to freaking play this.
Well,
I need to be a little bit more drunk.
no.
All right.
No. Oh, did you scream?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh,
sounded
so
for you
why are you
guys.
screaming like that?
The game sounds super low. All right.
All right,
let's go.
here we go. Here we
Let me
go.
know how it sounds now.
Krejci. All right.
No fucking
sucker.
way. Let's go.
Okay, your fucking goalie sucks.
Yeah. No way. No way.
Look at this.
No. Fuck this.
Baby, right in.
Oh, right in the
yeah.
Was that top left shelf?
All right.
bullshit.
Steven, I know you're watching. I know you're like, yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. All right, how's it sound for out there? Yeah, good. Well, all right. Well, let's go with. I don't even know any of the players anymore.
The Canadian players, they all suck, anyways. Oh.
Fuck.
Okay. All right, let's try it. Come on, baby. Very competitive. Oh, there's my boy. Here we go.
Okay, it's not even Bergeron.
He's not my boy.
Yeah! Fuck! No way!
Yeah,
No
sorry about the
fucking
levels.
way.
Look at this. Whoop, top
Hey, Arthur,
right
by the
corner,
way,
baby.
get us to 25.
All right.
You can't do shit.
Everybody's
Is it 16?
jumping in the house. Woo.
All right, if you guys get us to 25, we'll take a shot. I got Blackberry Brandy and I got your Flaming
If
Leprechaun.
Justin wins this, I'll take a shot.
You're up 2! All right, that's it.
All
That's
right,
it.
If you lose this, we're done. Yeah, we're
No
done.
fucking
we
way!
are done. We are done.
Oh, word!
Oh,
I
man.
can still fucking tie.
It's like Mario Kart. You remember Mario Kart? How bad you were at Mario Kart? Okay. All right. Here we go. I'll give you a chance.
This is Pasternak. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Pasternak, you suck.
He doesn't
You
suck.
He does suck. No, I love Pasternak. He's my second favorite player.
I'm got cooking enemy.
Oh, no.
No
Oh,
fucking
You know what that
way!
means, people.
No way!
You know what that means.
No way! No, you can.
Do we
you
just
can,
stop it right here or what? Do I have to score 10 goals for you to take a shot?
No, I never said I was
no,
gonna
look at
take a
this.
shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fucker.
Oh, done.
All right, well, I'm gonna
All right.
quit.
Yeah, you should
suck.
quit while you're behind.
All right, we're back. Can we get
Yeah.
fixed over
I'm
here?
not as drunk as Justin, that's why.
Yeah, you should
He
change
took
that.
a lot more shots. Not shots, but drinks.
It's HDMI 1. So,
Hey!
oh, can you tilt the camera down?
Kick some ass. I told you.
Down. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
here we go. We're moving around. It's not the booze.
All right, so,
even though it feels like it's the booze.
Can you turn up the volume a little bit on our end on the TV?
How come I got 15 loves? You guys are slacking out there.
Hey, Arthur, how are you doing over there? Because you know what? Arthur, I'm gonna talk my shit because we got a question.
Oh.
All right, feel free to let us know.
Question.
Tell the most embarrassing story.
Hey, is it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell the most embarrassing story about Justin you can think of.
Oh shit! There's so many of them.
Hey.
Embarrassing for me or embarrassing for him?
For Justin.
How about he tell you that?
I don't. No, that's
The
you.
most embarrassing.
No, we're not
day.
doing this. They asked you. You're the guest.
Hold on. What's your most embarrassing thing?
Probably
that you have?
today, right now.
This is his most embarrassing thing. It really is. I believe it because look at me. Look at me. What dad would come here besides my brother Claude? Other than that, nobody else would dress like this for this, right? Not even his real guests dress like this for this. Even though they're cooler than I am, so.
So you got any embarrassing stories about me?
Embarrassing. Well,
I'm gonna tuck in a little bit.
no, I don't actually.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't.
I was a good kid.
He was a good kid.
Not
He
even
was a
like
good
just
kid.
whooping
How
him in that
about- how
shootout.
about- You know when I was the most.
You know,
Hold
the most
on, I got
embarrassing-
it.
It was 5 minutes ago when we started NHL and you fucking whooped my ass in it.
That was his most embarrassing moment. I believe it. No, I think his most embarrassing moment is when he threw a party in my house.
Okay, we're not going there. We're not going there. We're not
knew this was
going
gonna
there.
come up.
No, we're good.
He threw
All right, so
the-
we're gonna go switch this section.
Beep. No.
No, you can swear. There's no swearing
I
police
did swear.
here.
That was the machine doing it.
The machine. I want to get soundboard though for real, and then I'll get some clips of you swearing.
Yeah, no. There wasn't very many embarrassing moments. I mean, he's at the store. He got lost once. He took off on us.
Are you
and we
talking about
couldn't
the
find
mall?
him at the mall.
I
were in
remember that.
We were in JCPenney at the mall in Nashua, and he took off on us. He must have been embarrassed because we
was crying.
Freaking, you were crying?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and I got lost
So-
when we were shopping for trailers too,
You did?
or campers. Yeah,
I can't remember that.
I
Mom.
got super lost.
Maybe we didn't pay attention. We were bad parents, bad parents. We let our kids run everywhere. Fuck them. Let them go. No. So we lost them in JCPenney. We didn't lose him. We turned around and he was gone.
I was gone.
He was gone. We're like, oh, finally, somebody took him. They oh, man. We're like, oh, they saw his big head and they sent them back to us. They're like, yeah, look at this kid. He's got a huge head. We'll never be able to sell
Why
him
is
on
that-
the black market.
I'm so pissed. Can we do it? Can we get a re?
No, that can't be done. Every
Can we
10
get it to a
years,
redo?
Maybe in 10 years, I might be dead by
Oh.
then, so no head measuring anymore.
So, are you ready for your Christmas present?
Yeah, no. I'm kind of scared.
So one thing that so most guests have like fans, and you don't really have fans. So
What are these people looking right now? Aren't they my fans? After listening to that song, everybody's my fan now,
Yeah,
right? Right? No.
everyone's following your MySpace right now.
Yeah, MySpace. My
So I got something for you right now. So
Okay.
can we turn this up a little bit on here? I don't know what we're at right now for
What do we
number.
got? Am I going to be embarrassed? This is going to be
little
my
bit.
most embarrassing
All
moment.
right, you ready?
Double J Holiday Shot
No
special
way.
with the fam jam in the house. Stoked. So here's my question for
little
the
bit more.
big dog,
Oh.
for the rock star himself. Would you give up your awesome career,
Turn it down.
everything that you do on a daily basis, in order to pursue that dream of being a rock star?
Oh, no!
Is
Andrew still there?
You got the voice. We know that you got the talent. And so I'm curious whether you'd give it all up to pursue that lifelong dream.
Oh, man.
So
That was cool.
would you?
I would never give up anything I have right now because obviously you're showing a video on a podcast. So I already have that dream because that was the coolest thing ever. Drew, shout out to you, buddy.
What just happened?
What
just happened to the camera?
I don't know.
Oh, that was weird.
You
Okay.
guys still listening?
So no.
Yeah.
All right, so present 2.
You know what?
Hey, Uncle Jimmy, it's your favorite niece and your favorite nephew-in-law here. And we got a question for you.
Oh, no.
You and your family were stuck on a desert island. What 5 other family members would you bring with you? And why?
Oh, no way.
Carefully, we're watching.
Oh, man. It would definitely be Pete and Stephanie to start.
I'm telling you, so it does it. Mom, Brendan, and me don't count. You have to pick 5 other family
Oh,
members.
man. How about this?
It's 5.
I would line them all up
Okay.
in front of me,
He's gonna fucking.
and I would make them pick straws.
No.
There you go.
No way. What if you guys stuck
Because
with like Jono?
I can't decide. Jono's cool. Jono's cool.
I'm kidding, Jono. I'm kidding.
Natasha, Stephanie, everybody.
So you
I
make
love
a
them
pick-
all. Why 5?
It's 5.
Okay. All right. Let me pick. I would pick Grandma and Grandpa. Sorry, guys. Who else? How many is that?
2.
I would pick Pete, Stephanie, because they were on the podcast.
So now you got.
Holy shit.
you're gonna
Who
feel-
else would I pick? I would pick Shadow. No, I would pick you all.
No, you can't pick them all. You
I'm
have
going
to
to
pick.
stuff them in my suitcase, and I'll bring the other 5 with me. I can't decide that. That is like fucking slitting my throat online.
Why?
Because I love all my family. I love them all.
By the way, Arthur, you ain't shit.
Especially when they're drunk. I love them drunk.
I'm waiting for that 25 to come through. And you're at what? 16? Yeah, get out of here, Arthur. Arthur talks a lot of shit, but he's got nothing. All right, so I got another surprise for you.
No.
Good evening. I have a little story to tell you about
Oh, shit.
my,
He's my
youngest
worst
brother,
nightmare.
James. This happened many, many years ago. It was the eve of my sister's wedding, and he had been watching Mary Poppins. And the night before the wedding, he decided to climb up a tree in the front yard, open an umbrella, and jump out of the tree. So, needless to say, the result was not good. Ended up in the hospital with a bunch of black eyes for my sister's wedding. Way too funny. And I have one question for my brother. I'd like to know if he still is drinking green apple martinis and why he has stopped drinking them.
Oh man, you're
Do
gonna
you-
make me tell this story. I still got the marks. You guys want to see? Nah, I'm not gonna.
Do you remember that?
I remember flying off that tree.
How tall was that tree?
That tree was fucking tall. I was a little guy. I was like this big, and I climbed up.
No way you were this
I was like a
big.
gnome. I was like this big. I was a little gnome. They call me Little Gnome, Little Jimmy Gnome. So what ended up happening, and everybody thinks I was Mary Poppin' it. Didn't even
No,
like Mary
stop.
Poppin'.
Oh, 22?
So-
What the fuck?
Drink. I'm drinking anyways.
What was
I'm
that
drinking
ad?
for your likes too.
Oh, by the way, Arthur, you ain't shit.
17.
So
So, by the way, side note, Arthur made a little bet that he can get 25 angries to make us do a shot. So if you think we should take a shot, feel free to do angry. Well, we got the shot glasses ready.
Arthur,
What's
they're
going
still
on
empty.
with this
They're still
lighting?
empty. Empty. There we go. Ooh. That looks awesome.
So weird.
That's okay. We look a little pale. We look a little green. Maybe we're turning green because we're drinking so much.
All right, I got this.
You got it? All right, beautiful.
We're
There we
good.
go. So, I climbed this tree. We're in East Hartford, Connecticut. This was the biggest tree. It was a pine tree. I went up the tree. Believe it or not, I remember this like it was yesterday.
How old were you?
That I don't remember. I might have been, I'd say 5, 6 years old. 6 years old, maybe. Maybe 7, 6, 7, right around there, 5 to 7. Uncle Claude could tell you. So I climbed
Yeah,
the tree.
Uncle Claude, if you're there, confirm our age.
Confirm the age. He can't remember. He's like 90. It's like, I'm just dishing. So you know me. I'm always like this. You guys fucking hate me for this, but I just am the way I am. But I love you all. Anyways, I pick you all, even if I have 5 choices. So I climbed the tree. I get to the top of the fucking tree. It was raining. That's the reason I had my umbrella. It was raining. I wasn't Mary Poppins, but even though at the time it was good because Mary Poppins had just came out. I was like, yeah, good little Jimmy's doing Mary Poppins.
Good thing you remembered to bring an umbrella when it's raining.
I brought the umbrella. I was smart. I didn't want to get wet. Hey, I think I'm smart. I don't know. So I climbed the tree, and I get to a high branch, and I slip the fuck off the tree. And I'm like, oh, shit. So going down, I hit a couple branches. It was like bam, 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 bam. And I land on this rock that Grandpa forgot to clear out of the way when he cleaned the yard, you know.
Freaking Grandpa.
So it was like a big rock. I blame Grandpa for this. He's the reason that I can't think straight anymore. Took the wind out of me. I couldn't breathe anymore. I hit that rock and it hit me in the stomach. It was like, oh, stop, please stop. And it did. I stopped breathing. So all of a sudden, I don't know who found me, if it was Grandma or Grandpa, and they found me and brought me to the hospital. They threw me in Dad's car, threw me in the old 1972 Buick Electra lime green with the flowers on the seats. You guys get the picture now, right? So threw me in the car. And they drove me to the hospital. Took me a while. Like, I got back to the hospital. I was just barely breathing and stuff. And then I showed up to my sister's wedding with a nice big black eye. And my lungs weren't never the same again.
Was he your date?
Who?
The big black guy? Sorry, it's rubbing off on me.
That's absolutely rude.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
And
bullshit.
I think the other part was the apple puckers.
I will never look at you the same anymore. That's fucking, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So apple puckers, Claude, I will never fucking drink an apple pucker in my life again. Even though you strap me down and you try to put it in my mouth, it will never go in. It will never go in. You understand that? Maybe the pucker, but not the vodka that goes with it. Okay, another story. This one was good. We have a party. Bergeron party. Everybody knows what a Bergeron party is, right? So we have a party at our house in Derry, New Hampshire, in the backyard. We got a fire going. We're having a great time. We had a good afternoon. We broke a couple beer bottles on the ground. We had a good time. So I started drinking, and Stephanie's boyfriend Pete. No disrespect. I didn't like the kid anyways. He was a dick. So
Fucking dick.
Stephanie, Pete's the best choice you ever made in your life. He is fucking awesome. So let me. Okay. Sorry, it's the booze. I tell this kid, I said, you make sure this fucking glass. I had a glass of apple pucker. It was a glass, like a water glass. I said, you make sure this glass doesn't go down all night long. Well, guess what? He listened to me. Why would you listen to a drunk guy, first of all? So he fills me up and fills me up and fills me up, and I don't stop drinking. I don't even believe I drank that many apple puckers. I mean, nobody drink. Even Uncle Claude don't drink that many apple puckers. Even though he says he does, he doesn't. I know he doesn't because I'm the one who puked that night. He didn't puke. So we get in the backyard, and my buddy Alan, he pulls out his what do you call it, the accordion. He pulls out his accordion. I pull out my guitar. It's like a country and western type theme night, which wasn't supposed to be a country and western type theme, but you know when you're drunk it ends up a country and western type theme. So
I've had too many of those nights.
So he mixes me drinks, and I had started playing harmonica, which I'm the rock star that you all know. So I started playing harmonica. Now the wind in the harmonica, if anybody plays harmonica, you gotta blow in, blow. Well, don't get any ideas.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You gotta push and pull and push and pull and push and pull all the time with your lungs. And drinking that many apple puckers led to, Jim, you're fucking done for the night. And all of a sudden, I was playing with everybody, and I said, I got to go away. And the whole the backyard was turning. It was so cool. It was like, you can't make this shit up. So I had a bench in the back, and I ended up being over there, and I puked my brains out. I puked more liquid than I had in me. I mean, I lost like 20 pounds that night just because I puked my head off. So I think Justin was laughing at me too. I'm not sure
Probably.
if he was old enough. I think, yeah, maybe he was laughing at me. So I went over there. I puked my head off. And I got my brother Pete that shows up. Pete, I know you might not be looking. I'm hoping you're looking because this is your brother's, special.
He doesn't have Facebook.
Yeah, but other people do. But it doesn't matter. He comes up to me and hangs over my back, and he's like, I love you, man. I love you. And he's like, I love you. And I'm like, Pete, leave me the fuck alone. Ugh, I'm puking left and right. He's like, I still love you. I love you. And then guess what? It starts raining. That was the best feeling in the world.
Oh, my God.
The apple pucker 100%. I mean, I felt so good that I had a hangover for like fucking 3 days.
Jesus
I
Christ.
slept on the couch the next morning. It was unbelievable. Claude, you know this story. You were there. You saw me do it, and it wasn't pretty. And you know why I don't drink any more apple puckers.
So
That's the story.
one thing I gotta do is I'm ready to freaking run upstairs. We're gonna play a quick song that my brother did. It's called "Graded on a Curve," Frat Board Long Party, and then when we come back, I got more presents for you.
All right. Sounds
All right,
good.
1 second,
See ya.
guys. Sorry about that. It'll be like 2 minutes.
Hey.
Oh, actually, we can. Oh, sorry, I just blocked off a conversation. You know what, Arthur? You're not gonna get fucking 5 more angry faces because we're not gonna take the shot. This bottle has not been opened yet, and I'm gonna open the wrapping, but you're not gonna make us do the shot. I'm sorry, but I clicked the wrong one. I was trying to go. All right, so we've had your neighbor at Hampton.
We were actually talking about Justin's party he threw at the house.
Jesus Christ! All right, let's go back to it.
Okay. So we leave. You tell us about the party. We weren't
I don't
even
know.
there.
I don't remember the
we
party.
just remember the house being trashed. That's it.
Okay.
Now it's funny. Before I wanted to fucking kill him, but that's okay. I still love him today because he buys his stuff.
Oh
if
my
he didn't
God.
buy this stuff, I wouldn't love him.
What? Didn't buy what?
The flaming leprechaun.
Hey Arthur, you ain't anyone watching. If you get 5 more angries, we'll take a shot of this brand new bottle. But Arthur ain't shit. Wait? Do we have a question out there?
No, Arthur just said you're a wuss and you're scared to take the shot.
No, give me the 25, Arthur. That's the real thing.
Step up to the plate.
Speaking of Arthur, we're gonna step into this new present.
Hold on. Let me cut you off just for a second. Sorry, I'm his dad. I can do that once in a while.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Sean, you're right. It was a sawhorse. And I puked over
Did he
that
say
sawhorse.
that? Did he comment?
He did.
It's like,
I'm not
sawhorse.
sure if I still have it. If I do, I'm burning it next year.
Oh, no, you still have it. 4 more? Arthur, you ain't shit. All right, but speaking of Arthur, we have a surprise.
Hey, Mr.
Oh.
Bergeron, it's me, Arthur.
And I'm Eve.
I've got 2 questions for you. One, if you had to pick 2 people, 2 guitarists, to have a face-off against each other, who would you pick?
And my question is, if you have your guitar with you, could you play us your favorite song of all time?
Do you
Hey,
have
Mr.
your
Bergeron,
guitar?
I don't have my
And
guitar.
I'm Eve.
Oh,
Got 2
no.
questions.
Oh, sorry, it's on repeat.
I
All
don't have my
so
guitar.
Who's
Jimmy,
now? What do you play? By the way,
I play. What do you mean?
like guitar.
What do I play?
Well, anything, I guess.
I play whatever's out there. I play whatever I feel like playing. I used to play
No,
hard
instruments.
rock. Oh, I'm sorry. I play guitar, which I'm not that great at. I play keyboard now. I've been playing for a couple years. I'm not that great at it, but I'm learning every day. I played a little bit of harmonica. I stopped that when I puked over the sawhorse. And I'll play bongos if I have bongos, but I've never played them before, but I'll play them anyways. And that's about it. That's all.
So
I
what
can
two
do.
guitarists would you like to see face off against each other?
I would like to see Brandon
Okay.
and
Get demolished by...
and Arthur. Brandon and Arthur.
Make it happen, Arthur.
Make
you,
it happen.
You have plenty of time to come down here. You guys should have a guitar face-off.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's
I
my
don't think
two
that's what he was
favorite guitar
asking.
players. Because Arthur, I know you play guitar amazingly. Brandon, I know you play amazingly. I'd like to see both you guys in the same room killing it. I would love to see that. That might.
That's just heartwarming for me.
Half expecting Arthur to just come through this curtain with a guitar.
Arthur,
Like,
surprise appearance. Just FaceTime us right now with his guitar ready. So
Jimmy Page and who's the black guy?
Jimi Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix. I would love to see those guys.
That just
Go after
rounded off.
It's okay. It's all right to say black guy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like you when you prejudice them.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Christ.
He's not prejudiced.
Okay.
He has no prejudice on his body. But,
All right.
yeah.
So I got
Jimi
more.
Hendrix,
I got.
Jimmy Page, baby.
I got more presents for you.
Oh.
Well, if there's one thing about Uncle Jimmy when you see him, it's all about those beautiful locks. And I
Show the locks!
for it.
Hey, I just cut him too.
That's not the only question I have for you. Can you tell us about the time you had green apple martinis at
Another one.
Why didn't I had to screen check him afterwards. But I didn't
Another
realize,
one. You just heard the whole
You know
story.
what? I'm gonna tell my story because we heard your apple pucker story. My story of one alcohol I don't drink anymore is 99 bananas, and it's like a liqueur or rum or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Toilet water.
yeah, pretty much. And I think it's 99 proof. And I was at this house party, and I didn't bring any booze. I didn't know there was drinking that was gonna happen. And like, oh, here, like we'll give you booze. And then I freaking took, I was just drinking. I think we were doing a shot, every single shot in beer pong. So I'm freaking downing it, and I'm like, I don't feel good. So they start giving. I was like, I need to eat something, and they gave me Cheez-Its because I don't know. I was just in the mood for Cheez-Its. So I'm eating Cheez-Its. And then all of a sudden, again, the whole room went super freaking dizzy.
You guys all know what we're talking about.
I went to the bathroom and I puked like orange, like bright Cheez-Its orange.
Like your shirt?
No, my shirt's yellow.
Looks orange right there.
I know. It's
Okay.
just the way it looks. But I puked chunks of orange everywhere. It was the grossest thing. I cannot have banana flavored anything anymore. Like you guys have this banana rum you guys get from like the islands.
It comes from the islands.
I
It's
can't
awesome.
I can't do it. I can't do banana flavored anything because I'll just remember just puking up from that night.
That's because 99 bananas or 99 balloons is no good.
Not good.
Bananas.
Could we get turned
Don't
up a
buy
little
it.
bit right
Anybody's out there, don't buy
On the
this shit.
TV.
I bought it thinking it was going to be good because we buy this banana rum on the islands. Where do we buy it? We buy it in the Bahamas, and that's the only place you can get it. I even called a distillery, tried to get it down here, and I couldn't. So I bought this 99 bananas, and I drank this much off of it, and it's still in my liquor cabinet. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna make a fire and just pour this stuff on the logs and stuff before I burn it. So
Why?
Because it sucks. It's just
You don't like
shitty-
it?
No, I don't like it. It tastes like
Doesn't Mom like
rotten
it?
bananas, kind of.
Oh, Cat would freaking drink the whole
Cat will
thing.
drink the whole.
Jesus Christ. I like the mango.
No good.
So I
you
got
can't drink it alone. If you drink it with something else, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll mix it in with I don't know, flaming leprechaun or something. With wine.
So I got another present for you.
Oh no.
Hey, Uncle Jimmy. Can you sing Imuga Pupa Tupa Tut perfectly without any flaws in French? Love you.
I only know the little bit that I know. It's Il mouillera plus pantoute, pantoute, il mouillera plus pantoute. La compagnie des parapluies est virée en banqueroute. Hey! Il mouillera plus pantoute, pantoute, il mouillera plus pantoute. La compagnie des parapluies est virée en banqueroute. Hey! If I had Uncle Peter here, he would freaking recite that thing in reverse. He knows that thing so good. That's what we party to all the time, anyways.
Yeah, I just
You
sit there.
French people, you're
Frickin'
all
French
the same.
people.
You fucking drink and party all the time.
Hey, is Arthur shit yet? No. Arthur, you ain't shit. I hope he's still in there. Arthur, you ain't shit. If we get 25 angry faces, we'll freaking take the shot. But Arthur, you can't get 4 people, really? No. Really, you can't get 4 people?
No way. He doesn't know that many people in California, anyways.
He has no friends. Ooh. He has no friends.
You got no friends. Come on.
So I'm gonna do. I got one last present for you.
Okay.
Growing up, Uncle Jimmy always had to have the newest, coolest gadget. So I want to know what you have your eye on next. What's the next thing Uncle Jimmy wants to buy? Because Uncle Jimmy just won't grow up, and that's why we love him. Oh, growing up.
You're right. I'm never going to grow up because I'm your coolest uncle. Look who I have to contend with. I mean, jeez. No, just kidding. My brothers are cool. You know what, Natasha? Now that you say that, I already have every gadget I want. But there's one gadget that's coming up that I want even more. But I can't afford, because if I could afford it, I would have it.
What is it?
It would be a smart car.
Smart car?
Yeah, Tesla, baby, Tesla. Or maybe the new self-driving cars, because I'm going to retire pretty soon in a couple years. It depends how I feel. If I feel like I'm fucking sick of work, I'll stop right away. But if I want to go a little bit further, I can do that. So I'm thinking once I get a smart car, I'll be able to drive to all my nieces and nephews' house without driving. I can drink and drive at the same time. And show up half-baked at your house. That's what I would buy next.
Just a limo driver.
Congrats, Natasha.
So one thing we're going to try to
Jono.
do. So this is going to be the end of the first season, and we're not done yet. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask us questions, or feel free to give us an angry face, because we're going to take a shot soon. What I wanted to do is, like, whoever it is, I want them to do a task when they're feeling toasty. I don't know how toasty you feel, but I know there's one thing, and I don't know if I should tell the story while I'm trying to figure this out, but I remember, I think it was my graduation party from college, I had my buddy Mike Wing over, and me and Dill were both freestyling together, and you came in and started rapping, and Mike Wing was so toasted that he was like, his mind was blown, but he didn't know you were rapping the lyrics to Rapper's Delight to another instrumental.
I don't even
know. So
he was
like freaking out, because you also changed the words to be your name instead of the guys that were doing it. So what I want to do right now, it's gonna take me a little bit to pull it up. I want to hear as much as you can for Rapper's Delight if you're able to do it.
I didn't drink that much tonight.
Oh well, we'll change that. Arthur,
because Arthur can't step
Arthur
up
can't
to the
do
plate.
shit. Jesus Christ, that fucking was loud.
Arthur, if you step up to the plate, I'll do 2 shots. How's that?
No fucking way.
Yep.
Arthur, if you step up to the plate, you can't.
Because I know he's
not
going
to do it.
He's got no friends. He can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Arthur.
Come on, Arthur.
So, all right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start it off. We're gonna do a test run on the volume of the beat. It should be pretty good. 2 more. Jesus Christ, Dad, stop talking shit. Sorry about that.
We'll listen to a commercial first.
Just got a nice little commercial to start.
YouTube commercial. It's a.
All right, we're gonna. Oh, it's not. I don't know if it's. Let us know if it sounds good, because it doesn't seem to be on. All right, 1 second. I might have to. Shout out to Brandon. Wait.
Be done.
Wait, can you guys... Yeah, turn that down, but can you guys hear it on the podcast? On my end, I can't see it. Us, we can. It's only coming through the TV? All right, 1 second.
I love this song. Too bad I don't know the whole words. All the words. I probably fuck it all up.
Wait, let me know if it sounds now. Wait, who said that? Arthur! I think it should sound now. All right, 1 second. Oh. Let's know if it sounds better now. I just turned it up.
Kick Justin's ass.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna restart it, and then you're gonna go into it, Dad.
Oh, I don't know much about. I don't know much. Everybody at home. Come on. Everybody in your living room, in your underwear. Come on.
All right, go ahead.
Say the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hip, the hoppy you don't stop. Rock it up, baby, bubba to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity bee. Now what you hear is not a tale, I'm rapping to the beat.
Yeah.
Cause me, the groove, and my friends are gonna ride. So I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello.
Hello.
To the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie. Say, oh, just the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop. Rock the rhythm that make your body rock. So far you heard of my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. I can't remember the rest. Jason Merrill. Shout out Jason Merrill, because if he heard this song, we sat in a break room in a construction site, and he recited this thing from top to bottom. He's a comedian, by the way. He's all over the place.
I was just about to give
New
us
Hampshire,
25.
So he's awesome.
All right, Dad, we talked our shit. Now we gotta walk our shit.
Oh, you fucking shitting me. He's got that many friends?
Oh,
man, I was talking shit. I told you 2 shots, too.
I got 2 shots myself because I freaking lost
Here we
this
go.
podcast.
Here we go.
Are you sure, Dad?
I love these glasses.
It's
Look
gonna
at
be
these ShotBet.
Yeah, it's 2 shots
Okay,
each.
here. You drink that one. I'll drink this one. Oh, my God. This is going to be apple pucker all over again,
I know.
Sean. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. That's one.
Hold on. This is like being in Hampton Beach.
I know. No! Oh my God, that just ruined everything for me. What are we at? 27?
27 aggregates.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right.
Oh, I lied. I'm not taking another one. Arthur, sucker. No, I'm gonna take another one.
Well,
Here.
I gotta take another one because I lost.
No.
We're wrapping this up.
Okay, I'll take another one with you. This was great.
Thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna do our final. We're gonna do our final
countdown.
Final countdown. I couldn't
It's
think
a
of anything better.
final countdown.
You don't want to do You don't want to talk about fast food fries?
No, I like McDonald's fries. No, Five Guys. I love Five for Guys. I can't eat it
Five for
anymore, though.
Guys?
I'm on the diet. So
What's
I
a
don't
Five
eat
for
no more.
Guys?
Five
What?
for Guys
What do you?
fries.
What do you?
She's gonna shout out to the Five Guy fries.
Five Guys fries. Is there anyone tuning in that we need to shout out to? April. Okay, we'll shout out to April. Hey, April. This is my dad, by the way. You haven't met him.
The cool
Yet.
one in the family.
The cool one. By the way, we're going to see Panic at the Disco soon.
It's gonna make me sick tonight.
All right, let's go. So that was ShotBet. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you. All right, so just to recap everything, we're going to maybe start a season 2 come the new year. We won't be doing anything for the rest of the year. Obviously, there's 2 days away. But come the new year, who?
Bergeron call.
Ooh! Wait, are you going first or am I going first? You go first.
If you can tell, I put that in my song. That's awesome. We invented this shit, too. You're going to hear this across the world. We're the ones who brought it up first.
So, ShotBet. We're going to be starting season 2 soon. Come the new year, we're going to have different guests. We're going to try to switch it up. I know the first season we had a lot of rappers and a lot of interesting guests, but come season 2, it's going to be less people personally close to me. Like I know like Mike Wing I'm very close with, Trevor I'm very close with, Dill I'm very close with, but I think come the new season I want to have different people. Comment below if you guys want Kat to come on, because I want her on a special Valentine's Day episode around that timeline. Yeah. And then I know I want to get like other podcasters. I know a guy who's starting a dispensary that I want to get in just to kind of pick his brain about stuff. And then my mom, if she does it, she's just hiding behind the scenes. But I want to thank you guys all. We're going to wrap this up with a nice little thank you. So tune in next year, and we'll see you in 2019. Have a good night, guys.